Obviously, we didn't achieve our ultimate goal, which is number 18, which is something we always have our sights on, but it really starts by giving a lot of credit to Darvin and his staff for establishing really a pillar of our organization, and that's the way we compete to the bitter end. And I think obviously starting the season the way we did for Darvin and his staff, to keep the belief with the players and the competition alive at every moment, all the way until the last play last night. This was a team that competed to the bitter end, and I think that's something as an organization that we owe to our fans. It's something we demand out of our players, and it really starts with our head coach and leader and the qualities he's instilled. So,
how do you move forwards if that is up in the air, I guess?
You know, Coach and I will speak to LeBron in the coming days. We all know that he speaks for himself, and we'll look forward to those conversations when the time is right. But, you know, I will say this, LeBron has given as much to the game of basketball as anyone who's ever played. And when you do that, you earn a right to decide whether you're going to give more. And I think sometimes we put athletes, entertainers on a pedestal, but they're humans. And just like us, they have inflection points in their career. And our job as a Lakers organization is to support any player on our team if they reach a career inflection point. And LeBron is surrounded by incredible people, his family first, Savannah, his kids. He's got a great management team led by Rich and Maverick. I'm sure he'll have conversations with them, and in the coming days we'll be obviously to get to the Western Conference Finals. I think after the trade deadline we had one of the top records in the league. I think keeping that continuity is going to be very important. We ultimately got knocked out by a team that has great continuity. They've got a group of players that have been together for several seasons, and it shows in the way they play. But that's a high priority for us. We feel like we've got a group of special players in the locker room. They enjoy playing with each other. Darvin enjoys coaching them. We know there's more growth and improvement in that group, especially if we get a training camp together. So I would say that's a high priority to keep our core players together. Where we're supposed to be. So I'm not up here pounding our chest or feeling proud about it. That's where the Lakers are supposed to be. And as Darvin said, our job is to continue to build into that. And again, want to respect LeBron's time and space to process what he needs to process. But LeBron and AD as two pillars is, to us, an unmatched combination that we'll continue to lean into and build around. And both incredibly high character players that want to win, play the game the right way. We're proud of that combination of superstars, and want to continue to invest in that and invest in advancing the growth we had this year into next season.
Re-injuring themselves or further damaging a current issue. So it was just communication, us being on the same page, a lot of conversations, and what's not the quickest way to get them back out there, but what's the best way to not only make them available, but to make sure they're not, putting themselves at risk of further injury. So just again, being on the same page, Rob, myself, our performance team, and again, the player, speaking to us, letting us know when they were ready, and then confirming that with the medical experts that's within our organization, and moving forward. So it was a challenge, but one that, you could see the passion in Bron and A and different guys that we know we needed to lean on to be able to make a run like this. And the communication was excellent, and when it came time and all the medical reports were clear, we were able to make them available to our lineup.
I'll say this, I think, all of us understand that the investment of time and resources that LeBron puts into managing his body, again, puts him at the very top of those that have ever played the game. And I know that'll continue just the way he approaches it. I will say that with that injury in particular, of course, when there's any injury, you seek multiple medical opinions, and there were some that doubted whether he could play again this season, that it was a significant injury. And for him to end the season playing virtually 48 minutes and posting a virtual 40-point triple-double as a player in the 20th year of his NBA career is staggering. And so, we can lean into the fact that, you know, our medical team, led by Chris Jones, Mike Mancias, who leads, you know, LeBron's medical area, I'm sure they'll do what's best for him in the offseason.